Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the homestead. So today we've got 3 big projects that we need to go ahead and tackle and get done today. First project is inside the barn. Let's head inside and I'll show you exactly what we need to do. It is still pretty early this morning, so I still have some girls that are up in the roost. So what I need to do in here is take down the wiring that's up on top. We originally put wire up here to prevent the chickens from going up, but they were still going up anyhow. And because we have those 130 hens that are going to be eventually coming in here, we need to create more room for them to roost in. Because this is a big barn, but for 200 chickens, it's kind of small. So we need to create as much space as we can for them to roost at night. It's the only time that they're in here is at night to roost. This is gonna be a big project for me to do. All of those wires, the metal wires, are coming down. And we'll just leave the big beams, and then we'll probably create some more of these beams to go further out this way so that they can roost up here. Next thing on our list to do is right out here. So on our previous video I showed you that we have now created more space for the dogs to run around over here to protect the property from the predators that have been coming in and getting my chickens. So we have already a fence up that was put up many years ago, and it's a barbed wire fence. Already once last year, Miss Darla had come up here and she cut herself pretty bad on the barbed wire fence. So we want to go ahead and take this barbed wire fence down. That way the dogs can run up there with no problem, with the intention of this fall, later in fall, when all this has died back, hubby and I are going to come through and put up a fence to keep the dogs and the chickens from coming up this way. The dogs will have another area where they can go up, but just this part along the barn, it will help prevent the chickens from going up there. It'll help predators from coming down here, and my dogs will not be getting cut up by this barbed wire. So currently, hubby and Jojo are cutting down these barbed wire fences for me. That's going to be their project while I'm in the little barn. And then all 3 of us will be tackling our 3rd project for today. And that's going to be over here behind the barn. This is where the pigs run. So we want to go ahead and open up the pig run and expand it into my garden that is now done, other than my peppers. We'll maneuver the wiring around that to where they can go out there and start grazing, and all that grass and weeds and everything else that is up there, all that vegetation, they can go ahead and tackle it and bring it down for me so that I don't have to worry about doing that. So that will be our 3rd project today, and that will take all 3 of us getting out here and doing that. We've already got the wire put up, so hubby has to go through and wind up the wire completely, move the post to where he needs it, and then go through and put the wire again. I will probably be going through with the weed eater and opening up the space. That way they can get through with the posts and not have any weeds or anything touching the actual hot lines. So that way it doesn't deactivate it when the pigs come out. And we're going to bring it down to just 2 wires. Currently we have it as 4 wires, but they have all learned the fence. So they are all cautious at the fence. So I'm pretty sure we can get away with just having 2 wires, and we'll just space them a little bit bigger because these are big pigs. So that is our 3rd project today. We are hoping to get this all done within 5 hours. That is our goal. And then we can relax the rest of the day. So let's go ahead and get started on our projects. All right, friends, so I am currently up inside of the barn and I'm taking down these wires. So I ended up needing the wire cutters to go ahead and take them down because these are bolted up, not bolted, they were put up with the really heavy duty staples, and I can't pull them out and I can't cut them. So I am just going around them and cutting the wire with the wire cutters, and then we'll go ahead and drop that down. So that's what I'm working on right now. Alright friends, so I did this half right here with being able to stand on there. I'm going to turn the rest of this over to hubby because I do not trust myself on a ladder while having to cut something down. So I'm going to let him do that, and I'm going to head outside with Jojo and I'm going to help him finish up his project out there. Alright, so let's see what they have accomplished while I've been in there. So they got all this one done. And it looks like they're working on this one right here to go across. So that's what we're going to work on right now. Excuse my hair.
Slow down, mama. Why you talk so mean? Good Lord, man, shit.
Alright friends, so we finished one project. And that is we got all... Okay, we almost finished two projects, I guess. We got all of the barbed wire off here all the way to the end of the barn. So my father-in-law is actually going to go through right now with the weed eater and weed eat all of the stuff right there so that we can actually see what's coming in and out of there, and the dogs can get up there a lot easier. And that way we can help protect against the predators. So let's head into the barn and see how much hubby has finished in there. Alright friends, so we finished the barbed wire fence and we finished the inside of the barn. We're going to take a quick break and have some lunch, and then we're going to get out to Hagrid's side and go ahead and fix the hot wire fencing. Alright, lunch is done and it has definitely warmed up out here, so got my hat, changed into a cool, ooh, a little bit windy, changed into a cooler shirt, and now we're going to go ahead and start tackling the pig fencing. Chickens are doing good. They're loving being out here.
Alright, touch them now?
Yeah, don't.
Not touching it, you
Yeah,
touch it.
have your dad touch it. Open up everything. Going. Alright friends, we are done with the wire. Now we need to go get the pigs and let them out so they can roam around in here and see how they like their extra vegetation. Oh yeah? Oh. Come on, Haggard.
They won't cross that line.
Oh, come on, Haggard. Come on. Probably should get some feed and throw it over there, huh?
Oh, maybe. We'll go grab some?
Yeah. All right, friends, we are done. We just finished getting the fencing up for the pigs. Their electric wire is set. They've got all that space now in the garden to go ahead and roam around and eat up. They're still very skittish about going out there. They remember the fence being a little bit closer, so they haven't quite ventured out that way yet, but with time, I'm pretty sure they'll be out there before we know it. And we went ahead and we got all the barbed wire taken down, and we got the fencing wire taken down from inside the chicken coop. So now we can go ahead and build some more roosting bars for the additional 130 chicken hens that I have. So friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. As always, I hope all is well, and have a blessed day.